Good morning, dear students. How are you? Are you fine? Okay, I hope you all are fine and safe with your family in your home. Okay, today we are going to learn our second lesson. Do you know what is our second lesson name? The shoemaker. The shoemaker and the owls. The shoemaker and the owls. That is our second lesson name. Do you ever hear the word shoemaker? Do you know who is a shoemaker? Who is a shoemaker? Do you know? Yes, a shoemaker is the one person who makes shoes. A person who makes our shoes, we can call them as shoemaker. The person who makes our shoes, call them as shoemaker. Okay, here we are going to learn the story about a shoemaker and the owls. Can you see the picture of the shoemaker? Can you see the picture of the shoemaker? Yes, he is a shoemaker and we are going to learn the story about the shoemaker and owls. Okay, the shoemaker and the owls. Long ago, there lived a shoemaker. His name was Adil. His wife's name was Sia. One day, Adil was making shoes. His wife entered the room. She asked him why he was looking sad. Adil answered, "This is my last piece of leather. We have no money left. We will have to go hungry now." Sia said, "God will help us. Don't worry, dear. God will help us. Don't worry, dear." Who told? Sia. Okay, all of you take your textbook. Okay, listen carefully what I am reading. Long ago, there lived a shoemaker. His name was Adil. His wife's name was Sia. One day, Adil was making shoes. His wife entered the room. She asked him why he was looking sad. Adil answered, "This is my last piece of leather. We have no money left. We will have to go hungry now." Sia said, "God will help us. Don't worry, dear." Okay, long ago. That means long years before. There is a shoemaker and he is our shoemaker. And what is his name? Yes, the shoemaker name is Adil. The shoemaker's name is Adil and he has a wife. Our shoemaker is Adil and he has a wife. Her name is Sia. Okay, Adil and Sia, the shoemaker and his wife. They are living a long time before. Long ago, there lived a shoemaker. His name was Adil. His wife's name was Sia. One day, Adil was making shoes. His wife entered the room. She asked him why he was looking sad. One day, what happened one day? One day, when Adil is making shoes, our shoemaker, Adil is making shoes. And who entered the room? He was making shoes and his wife Sia entered the room. She come to the room. His wife Sia come to the room and asked him, "Why you are so sad? Adil is her husband. So she asked him, "Why you are so sad, my dear? Why you are so sad?" And what he replied, Adil replied to Sia. He replied to Sia that, what he replied? "This is my last piece of leather. Okay, he replied, Adil replied to Sia that he answered to his wife that this is my last piece of leather. How can we make a shoes? Yes, we know normally we are making, a shoemaker can make shoes using leather. Do you have a shoes? Do you have leather shoes in your home? Yes, the shoes are made up of leather. The shoes are made up of leather. And Adil told to his wife that this is the last piece of leather. This is the last piece of leather. This is the last piece of leather. So he was so sad. Why he was so sad? Because this is the last piece of leather. If I made this, I used this leather, I had no any other piece of leather. So what happened? Yes, they have no other way to eat. They have no other way to get money. They have no other way to get money. So they will be hungry. Okay. They have no money. They are not very rich people. They are very poor people. They are shoemakers. So they are not so rich. If they want to get money, what they are doing? Yes, what they are doing? Yes, how can they get money? By selling these leather shoes. And Adil has only one piece of leather. If he use that, he has no other piece of leather. So they got hungry. That means they have no food. Okay, they don't get any food. This is my last piece of leather. We have no money left. We will have to go hungry now. Sia said, God will help us. Do not worry, dear. Okay, Sia is our Adil's wife, and she told him that no need to worry, my dear husband, no need to worry. Why? God will help us. There is God. Okay, she believed in God, so she told to her husband. Okay, she told to her husband that no need to worry, dear. My dear husband, no need to worry. God will help us. God will show another way. way for us. Okay. That she meant. That she answered to her husband. Okay. Turn your pages. A sad Adil went to bed. When he woke up the next morning, he got a wonderful surprise. He called out to Sia, Sia, look, a new pair of shoes, cried out Adil. Sia picked them up and said, they are beautiful. I knew everything would be all right. Adil sold the shoes and bought leather with the money. He cut leather for two pairs of shoes that night. Then he went to sleep. In the morning, when he woke up, he found them stitched. The next night, Adil left leather for 3 pairs of shoes, then 4 pairs, and so on. Every morning, he found the leather stitched into shoes. A few days passed. Okay. Adil was so sad. Why he was so sad? He has only one piece of leather, and if he sold that leather, then after that, what happened? They will be hungry. They have no money. So he was so sad, and when he got to bed, he was sad, and he got to bed at night. And what happened at the morning? When our shoemaker Adil woke up at the morning, what happened? Yes, he was surprised. He was excited. He was surprised. Why he was surprised? He got a surprise. What it was? Yes, he was surprised. Why? He called out to Sia, Sia, look, a new pair of shoes, cried out Adil. Adil was so excited. He was so surprised. He called out his wife. Okay, with happy. Okay, happily he called out his wife. Sia, Sia, look Sia, look Sia. It was a surprise. It was a big surprise. What is the surprise? What is the surprise? Yes, Sia picked a new pair of shoes. A new pair of shoes. Okay, that is the surprise. That is the surprise. He called out. Our Adil called out his wife Sia. Sia, look out, look out. What is this? You look here. What is that? Yes, a new pair of shoes. That is the surprise. That is the surprise for the husband and wife. Okay, that is the surprise for the husband and wife, the Sia and our Adil. That is the surprise, a new pair of shoes. Okay. A new pair of shoes, cried out Adil. Sia picked them up and said, they are beautiful. I knew everything would be all right. Sia took them up. There is a new pair of shoes. There is a new pair of shoes. That is the surprise. And Sia took them up. Sia took that shoes. And what she told? Yes. A new pair of shoes, cried out Adil. Sia picked them, said, they are beautiful. They are beautiful. That shoes are very beautiful. That shoes are very beautiful. Who told? Sia. And I know what, everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. Okay. First, we know Sia believed in God and she told to her husband that no need to worry, God will help us. No need to worry, God will help us. And the second time, what she said, she told her husband that, I knew everything will be all right. I knew everything will be all right. Adil sold the shoes and bought leather with the money. He cut leather for 2 pairs of shoes that night. Then he went to sleep. In the morning, when he woke up, he found them stitched. Okay, Adil sold. He got a new pair of shoes. He is a shoemaker. He is a shoemaker. So, what is his job? Yes, selling the shoes. Selling the shoes is his job. So, he sold that new shoes. So, he sold that new shoes by getting money. For getting money, he sold that shoes. He sold that shoes and by that money, he buy some leather. He buy some leather and he cut that leather for 2 pairs of shoes. Okay, he sold only 1 shoes and he buy some leather for 2 shoes. Okay, he cut that leather for 2 shoes and he slept at night. Okay, and what happened at the morning? When he woke up, when our Adil woke up at the morning, he got a surprise. What happened? Here, the shoes are stitched. He only cut the pieces for shoes. Okay, he only cut the leather pieces for shoes. He not stitched. He did not stitch. But at the morning, what he saw? Yes, he saw that the shoes are stitched. The shoes are already stitched. Okay, you got it? Got the idea? Okay. The next night, Adil left leather for 3 pairs of shoes, then 4 pairs and so on. Every morning, he found the leather stitched into shoes. A few days passed. Okay. Next day, first day, he cut 2 pairs. He cut leather for 2 pairs of shoes and at the morning, he saw that it was already stitched and the next day, he buy some more leather and he cut the piece for 3 pairs of shoes. 3 pairs of shoes and the next day what he saw? Yes, the shoes are stitched and the next day he cut for 4 pairs of shoes and at night it was already stitched. It was already stitched and day by day the number was increasing. Day by day the number was increasing and what happened? The next night, Adil left leather for 3 pairs of shoes, then 4 pairs and so on. Every morning, he found the leather stitched into shoes. A few days passed, okay? Day by day, okay? day by day, the number of shoes are increased. Okay, you got it? Okay, every day he only cut the leather for shoes. He cut the leather for shoes, and for the next day, what happened? What he saw? Yeah, the shoes are already stitched for beautiful shoes. The shoes are very beautiful. Can we understand? Yes, Sia told that the shoes are very beautiful. Adil and Sia began to wonder who was making the shoes. They wanted to thank their invisible helper, so they decided to hide behind the door that night and find out who their friends were. Adil and Sia began to wonder who was making the shoes. They wanted to thank their invisible helper, so they decided to hide behind the door that night and find out who their friends were. Okay, the next day, daily it was happening. Daily it was happening. They cut. Adil cut the leather pieces for shoes, and somebody, they don't know who is making shoes. At night when they are sleeping and at the morning, they can see the shoes are already stitched. The shoes are, the leather are stitched as shoes. Okay, and they want to know. Okay, day by day their anxiety is increasing, and they want to know who is their helper, who is there to help them, or who is stitching these shoes. They want to know. So what they do? Yes, they want to know who is there to help them. So what they do? Yes, they decided to know that. Okay, knowing that. Adil and Sia, our shoemaker and his wife. Shoemaker and his wife want to know who is helping them at night. They wanted to know who is helping them at night. So what they do? Yes, they decided to hide. They decided to hide behind their door at night. They wanted to know who is helping them. So they decided to hide behind the door. They decided to hide behind the door. Okay. They want to know who is helping. They have a curiosity. They are very curious. They will be very curious. We also feel curious, don't you? Yes, I feel curious. Who is helping them? Can you imagine? Can you tell me who is helping them? Can you tell me? Can you imagine? Can you find out? Yes, who can help him? God. Okay, God. Then tell me. Okay, else then. Any other option? Tell me. Who is helping? Yes, we have also the curiosity. Yes, do you have? Yes, we all have the curiosity to know who is helping them at night. We also want to know who is helping our Adil and Sia. We also want to know who is helping Adil and Sia. Okay, we are also very curious. We are also feel, what do you feel? Yes, anxiety to know that, to knowing that who is helping them, who is helping our Adil and Sia. Okay. For that, for finding out their helpers, what they do? Yes, they hide. They hide behind their door. They hide behind their door at night. They hide. Okay, they hide behind their door at night. Invisible helper. Why they are invisible helper? Yes, they are invisible helpers. Why they are called as invisible? Yes, they didn't know. They can't see. They can't see. They never see their helper. They never see their helper. So, they called as invisible helper. Invisible mean we can't see something. We can't see something that we can call as invisible. Okay. Air. Is it visible? No. We can only feel the air. Okay. Where your hands? Where your hands like this? Yes, there is air, there is air. Is it? Yes, there is air. We know there is air, but we can't see. We can't see. The air is, why it is? Yes, we can't see that because it is invisible. Yes, wind. We can feel the wind. We can feel the wind. We can feel the wind. But we can't see the wind. Why? It is invisible. The air is invisible. Is it? Yes. Their helpers are also like that. Somebody, they know somebody is helping them at night. We also know that somebody helping them at night, but they can't see who is helping. They don't know who is helping them at night. So they told that there are invisible, the helpers, the invisible helpers. We call them as invisible helpers. That night they saw 5 elves come in dancing and singing. The elves sat down to work and stitched all the shoes. As they worked, they sang, "We are the 5 busy elves. We like to help anybody in need because we believe that everybody should have enough to eat." Okay. What's they are singing? We are the 5 elves busy. We are the 5 busy elves. We are the 5 busy elves. We like to help anybody in need because we believe that everybody should have enough to eat. Should have enough to eat. Okay. The elves finished their work and went away. The elves finished their work and went away. Okay. That night they saw 5 elves come in dancing and singing. The elves sat down to work and stitched all the shoes. As they worked, they sang, "We are the 5 busy elves. We like to help anybody in need because we believe that everybody should have enough to eat." Do you know who is elves? Can you see the picture of elves? These are the 5 elves. These are the 5 elves. These are our 5 elves. Okay. Who are elves? Do you know who is elves? Elves mean tiny imaginary people who can do magic. Okay. They are very tiny, they are very small people. The elves mean they are very small people, but they can do imaginary things. They can do imaginary things. Okay, they can do imaginary things for helping the people. The elves mean they are small, tiny people. The small, tiny people, they can do imaginary things. Okay, they can do imaginary things for helping the people. I hope you all see the cartoon. In your cartoon, you can see the elves, this kind of elves. Do you see Happy Man? Do you see the cartoon named Happy Man? There is a character called Happy. He is an elf. Okay, he is an example. He is the perfect example for an elf. He always, what he do? Yes, he always helping his friends. He always helping his friend. He also always want to save his friends. He also always want to save his friends. Okay. Do you know? Do you know the cartoon character Happy? Do you ever see? Yes, you all see the character Happy. Happy is a cartoon character and he is an elf. He is an elf and he has a magical power. He has some magical power. Using that magical power, he fly through the air. See? Yes, and always he helped his friends. Like that, here there are 5 elves. Here there are 5 elves, and these elves always helping the people, the needy people. These elves always helping the needy people. Okay. That night they saw 5 elves come in dancing and singing. The elves sat down to work and stitched all the shoes. As they worked, they sang. They sang means they sing a song. That is the past tense of sing. Okay, sing. The past tense of sing is sang. They sang a song. What is the song? We are the five busy elves. We like to help anybody in need because we believe that everybody should have enough to eat. Okay, that is their song. We are the five elves. 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 That is their song. We are the five elves. We like to help. We are the five elves. We like to help. We like to help anybody in need. If anybody need our help, if anybody need our help, we are the five elves. We like to help anybody in need. Because we believe, because why we help others? Because we believe, right? What they believe, what the elves believe. Yes, the elves believe that everybody should have enough to eat. Everybody should have enough food to eat. Everybody should have enough food to eat. So they believed like that. Okay, they believed that everybody should have enough food to eat. So they help each and everyone, the needy people. They help the needy people. The elves help the needy people. The elves finished their work and went away. Okay, what is their work? Yes, making the shoes. That is the elves' work. That is our elves' work. They are making shoes. After making shoes, they went away. After making shoes, the elves went away. Adil and Sia came out from behind the door. Sia said, "Such kind, wonderful little people. I will make them some clothes as a thank you gift, And that is what Sia did. Okay. Adil and Sia, where they are standing now? Where they are standing now, tell me. Do you remember? Yes, now they are behind the door. Now our Adil and Sia are behind the door. They are behind the door. So, for what they hide behind the door? Yes, they wanted to find out who is their invisible helpers. To finding out their invisible helpers, Adil and Sia hide behind the door and they find out the five elves, and after completing their work, they went away. Our elves went away. And what Adil and Sia do? Yes, Adil and Sia came out from behind the door. They came out. Adil and Sia came out. They came out. And what Sia said? Sia said, "Such kind, wonderful little people." What a wonderful little people. What a kind, wonderful little people. Okay, Sia exclaimed. Sia exclaimed with a happy. Sia exclaimed with happy. What a wonderful little people. What a wonderful, kind little people they are. The elves are. What a wonderful little kind people are. Okay, the elves are very kind people. Is it? They are so little and they are so kind. Is it? Yes, they had a good mind. Is it? Yes? Okay. I will make them some clothes as a thank you gift, and that is what Sia did. Okay, Sia wanted to give some clothes. Okay, Sia wanted to give some clothes for this elves as a thank you gift. These elves, these five little elves always helped them. So Sia feel love towards them. Sia want to show her gratitude. So she wanted to give them a thank you gift. Okay, thank you gift. Okay, as a thank you gift, what she decided to give as a thank you gift for this elf? Yes, she decided to make some new clothes. So she decided to stitch some new clothes. To stitch some new clothes. The next night, the elves were delighted to find 5 sets of new clothes in places of the leather. The next night, what happened at the next night? We know. At night, who came? Yes, the elves came at night to help these Adil and Sia. The elves always came at night. The elves always come at night to help our Adil and Sia. Okay, so what happened? Yes, when the elves came, they wanted to give them a gift, a thank you gift, a thank you gift. So what Sia do? She stitched new clothes for them. She stitched new clothes for them and put on the table. Put it on the table. The next night, the elves were delighted to find 5 sets of new clothes in the place of leather. Delighted means very happy. They felt so happy at night when they came. At night when they came to our Adil's home, to our shoemaker's home, they feel so happy. They feel so happy. They feel excited, they feel delighted, they feel delighted. Why? Why they feel so happy? Yes, they got new clothes. The new clothes are there. There are 5 new clothes for these 5 little elves. These 5 little elves. Who stitched that clothes? Yes, our Sia. Our Sia stitched that clothes as a thank you gift, and she put it on the table. She put that cloth on the table, and when the elves came at night, they feel so happy to see this gift, The elves feel so happy. The elves feel so happy to see these clothes they give. They saw the gift by Sia. They saw the gift by Sia, and they feel so happy to show that gift. The next night, the elves were delighted to find 5 sets of new clothes in the place of leather. Happily, they put them on and danced out of shop. Okay, and danced out of shop. Adil was happy. He did not need their help any longer. Okay. When the elves got new clothes, they feel so happy. They wear the cloth, and happily they danced. They danced with happy. Okay, they enjoyed. They danced with happy. Okay, they danced. And what happened? Adil was happy. He did not need their help any longer. Adil did not need their help. Any longer. Okay. They got enough money to live. Adil and Sia. Who is Adil? Our shoemaker. Our shoemaker is Adil, and his wife is Sia. They got enough money. To live. So, they no need any long help from this elves. No need of elves help. Okay. This is our lesson. Do you like our lesson? Yes. Who is Adil? Can you tell me who is Adil? Yes, the shoemaker. Adil is our shoemaker. What is Adil's wife's name? Our shoemaker's wife's name? Sia. Very good. Sia is Adil's wife. And they are the 2 characters in our lesson. Who helped them to make shoes? Yes, who helped them? The elves. The 5 little elves. The 5 little elves helped them. Then, how they helped him? How they helped Adil? Yes, by stitching the leather by stitching the leather as shoes. Okay. Who is Adil? Shoemaker. Adil is a shoemaker and Sia is his wife. Adil is a shoemaker and Sia is his wife, and they lived happily by selling shoes. And what happened one day? What happened to them? Yes, Adil has only one leather, and what he want to do? Yes, he told his wife Sia that I have only one piece of leather. After that, we may got hungry. We have no money to buy another piece of leather. And what his wife told to him? Yes, no need to worry. God will help us. And what the second day happened? Yes, when they slept and when they woke up, what happened? Yes, there are a stitched shoe. Yes, they got a surprise. What is the surprise? A stitched shoe. And what happened? Yes, when he sold that shoes, he got money and he brought some leather, and he cut that leather for shoes and he slept. And when he woke up at the morning, what he saw? Yes, the leather are stitched. Day by day, the number of shoes are increased. They are so happy, and that time they want to find out their invisible helper. And how they find out? Yes, by hiding. They hide behind their door at night. And who are the helpers? Yes, our 5 elves. Are their helpers. What do you mean by elves? Yes, imaginary people who help the people. Imaginary people who can do imaginary things. They help the people. Okay, they are small people. They have some magical powers. Then they helped. How they helped? They are making shoes for Adil, and by selling that he got money, and they feel so happy. And his wife Sia wanted to give a thank you gift for our whom? Yes, our shoemaker. Sorry, our elves. And what she gave? Yes, she stitched some clothes for this elves. She stitched some clothes for our elves. And what she do? Yes, she put it on the table at night. Who came? The elves came and they saw the cloth, and they feel so happy. They wear that cloth and they danced. They danced happily. Okay, that is the lesson. Do you like the story? Do you understand? Yes, very good. Okay, all of you read your lesson 5 times from your home. Okay, thank you for listening my class. Okay, thank you.